Welcome to Rhinos and Aliens.
It's like we answered each other before we even said anything. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Rhinos and Aliens show. This is episode 148. I'm just getting mad. Anyways.
We're getting mad for two completely different reasons.
Yeah. Welcome back, guys. This is the number one podcast in Western New York. It is me, the Don Dot of all Dons. Hello. In front of me, I got my main man, Nature Boy. Nature Boy. I just also want to say, before we start this video, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you can get all of our notifications when we post them.
Ring a ding ding.
Also, make sure you guys go ahead and tap into locals.com and type in Rhinos and Aliens so you can get our Rhinos and Aliens exclusive voice instead of our videos. And also, if you guys want to, you guys can go ahead and throw a couple coins our way to help us financially to bring you guys more content or better content, I would say.
And it is coins because that's how you transfer. Give them money and coins too.
I was trying to do it in a crypto way.
Oh yeah, so
yeah, that too.
You knew without even knowing. That's how.
Bada bing, bada boom.
I was gonna say G, but
you know they got this thing going around on the internet, going everywhere, and it's mostly off of TikTok. And they be like, "Bing bong." I don't know if you heard of it. It's like, "Bing bong, fuck your life." They be like, "If you see these dogs in the front yard, I'm upstairs going hard. Bing bong."
Are they from Jersey?
I think so.
No,
either Jersey or New York.
Because you put on a certain accent.
Yeah, that's how he spoke it.
Oh, okay.
You see these dogs in your front yard? I'm upstairs going hard. Bing bong. But yeah.
What do you think he means?
Probably banging somebody. You see these dogs in the front yard, I'm upstairs going hard.
No, well, that's what I just didn't want to assume.
I mean, possibility.
I wanted to get a different perspective, but
it's all good.
We're on the same.
And then it's an interview guy. He'd be like, "If Joe Biden was here right now, what would you say to him?" It's an old white guy. He'd be like, "Hey man, what's up? Take me out on a date." He'd be like, "Hey yo." It's an old guy too, like no lie. He's like,
old
"Hey,
white
man."
guy?
He's like, "Hey man, what's up? Take me on a date."
Well, he does make $400K a year, not including all the stuff he illegally does on the side.
Probably.
Definitely.
Bing bong. What's going on, everybody? How's your week, my main man? Shit.
Well, the great thing is that my metaphor was actually a vent, which includes shit. So I just thought, why not? I had to use my bike, and I had to walk it through the backyard. So I'm putting it up because it's winter time. And when I was walking it through the back, I didn't get any dog shit on my sneakers. Not a single centimeter. Right. So I'm putting the bike up, and I start smelling shit. Because, of course, before I put the bike up, I checked my sneakers. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Then I'm putting the bike up, I start smelling shit. I'm like, what the fuck? So I recheck my sneakers. Not a single...
It was the bike.
Yes. So what I'm really trying to say here is that this week seemed on the outside, it was a good week. Because nothing directly happened to me.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you actually open up the window and go inside that box and you really start digging around and you notice all the stuff around me, it's like, nothing but shit. To finish the metaphor, basically, no shit on my sneakers. My bike, 4 different areas with 3 big piles of shit. Just not like, my bike landed on the left side of this shit, the right side of that shit, the bottom. No.
It rolled straight through that bitch.
Yes.
Do you got big tires? Or you got like the small ones, like biker tires?
For this bike, it's the thicker joints. Not the winter tires, but it's the thicker off.
Like motocross.
Yes.
Got it.
I'm like, this is my week.
You're going to have to definitely wash those.
Oh, yeah, most
Or
definitely.
just keep riding it. It'll just wear off sooner or later. But you'll probably just still have the smell.
Yeah. Bro, the chunks are so big, most of it's going to come off just because of momentum and science. But I just thought, and the funniest part, it happened to me this morning too. So I just thought, this is just perfect for the podcast. Because if we recorded last night like we were supposed to, I wouldn't have this story.
Right.
But I'm like, yo, fuck it. Use life to explain the art.
Yeah, bitch. That's all you need. You don't need light little tap. That's all.
You know the... Oh, great. Now my mic's louder. You know the great saying how art imitates life and life imitates art?
Yeah.
I thought, why not?
When a tree gives you apples, you take those apples and you make apple pie.
You're getting very good at this, bro. That's becoming an art form of itself.
It is. It is. When I was about to keep going.
No, you know people who are in plays and they just have to go with it.
Yeah.
There's no cuts and edits like TV shows and films. And those are the people who...
Improvising.
Exactly. Those are the individuals who people really respect as acting. Because you don't get... Like, yeah, you practice. In the moment, you have to go with whatever life gives you. And who knows what the play's going to give you. Even though you have a script, some shit happens. You're play acting right now.
I'm just saying, if I was an actor, a lot of people would love me because I improvise on life itself, you know? When I get shit pie every day. But guess the fuck what? I add a little bit of sugar on it. I don't eat that bitch, but it look good for display. Yeah, you know. So that's your week. If you breathe on it too hard, it might... It might...
You know what's funny?
Bitches.
That's a fact. I can guarantee you. If I do my deep breathing right now...
But yeah.
Well, I have other stuff for my week, but it's more on a positive end, so that's going into some of the topics.
Yeah.
And when I say positive, it just means it has nothing to do with me, so I can't make it positive or negative. But if you're wondering, my week has just been bad timing.
Just like today.
Just off by, literally just in some situations, 5 seconds. If I did this 5 seconds quicker, everything would have been fine because it did not happen in those 5 seconds. Now it's a lot worse. Or another way to put it is that, you know how I always go into a day with a plan in my mind?
Yeah.
I always plan.
Everybody should, at least.
For a negative thing to happen. Because this
So
is
do
life.
I.
The craziest part is that for the past 4 days now, not including today, this is the beginning of my 5th day, is that the worst thing I planned for was actually the best part of my day, and all the quote-unquote good aspects, just straight shit. Just like my bicycle.
Bicycle, bicycle, I want to ride my bicycle.
You know, is that a song from Family Guy?
No, it's an actual song.
Like a radio song?
Yeah. It's an actual song. I forgot. It's an old song. I want to say no, not the Beatles. Is it the Beatles? It might be the Beatles. I don't know. We're about to find out. I'm about to put in bicycle song.
This is interesting.
How do you spell bicycle? B-Y-C...
B-I-C-Y.
B-I-C-Y. Sorry, guys. I did not graduate. I'm lying. I did graduate. But, like, I was never in the spelling bee for a reason.
And you're asking the person who's not good at English. So, we're just...
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
You know what's so crazy? That sounds like a song that they would make.
I want to ride my bike.
Have you ever listened to a full album by them?
No.
The word queer was made specifically for them. because it is some weird fucking music. Not saying it's good or bad. I'm just saying it's a select taste.
You never heard that song Bicycle?
No.
I want to play it, but like I don't want to play it because it might be copyrighted.
Oh no,
you know,
it will be copyrighted.
definitely will be. But I want to play it before I leave. We gotta. I'm gonna play it like a sample, a quick sample. I'm pretty sure you heard this song. Pretty sure.
Dude, this is really crazy how some people just... Have you ever thought about it? There's so much music in the world, and somehow people aren't consistently copywriting stuff. Like
I believe sampling songs is technically a form of copywriting to me, at least, because it's like you're taking a part of a song that's already made and just putting your verse or putting whatever mix into it.
Technically, you're right, but the legal way to get around that is that you pay the original owner, which is how you get around copyrights. But
which makes sense.
But like, for example, mixtapes. Most mixtapes they're not paying.
Yeah.
Unless they go on streaming, which if you've noticed now, all the mixtapes that go on streaming now, they have a lot less of what is it called specifically? There's a name.
A lot less copywriting or
no, but what is it?
Plagiarism.
No, it's called something when rappers take aspects of a song, like rips or something.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about now?
I think it might be rips. No,
that's not the word.
no, it's not.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
though?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember what it's called. Like aspects. No, I don't know. I can't remember what it. I know what you're talking about though. They take certain beats and everything off of it. Samples. Why couldn't we not remember that? Samples. I'm sorry, guys. This is technically still in the week. Technically. My week.
No, but
Shit.
But have you noticed that though? Mixtapes do a lot less samples than they used to.
Oh yeah.
Because now when you go on streaming, if you're not paying, you're not on streaming.
This is true.
Yeah.
Definitely
Okay.
true.
Now how was your week?
Shit pie.
So you turned shit into pie. So that's a good
Let me
thing.
actually think about my week actually before I say that. I actually called off Saturday, guys. That's stuff like I ain't gonna say I do it often because I definitely don't because I had a lot. I found out I had a lot of time I can use before the year ended. But I wanted to just say, when life gives you apples, you won't always make apple pie. You'll sometimes
You're gonna fuck up that
improvise.
pie.
Yeah, you sometimes improvise. Maybe you just make apple juice.
Oh, that's a different take. But we're talking about actual apple juice, not this fake shit at the stores, right?
Yeah, you squeeze that motherfucker. Get the juice out that bitch. Or maybe you just take a bite of that apple and see if it's a sweet taste or a tart. And in my week, in my life, it's been tart. This apple has always been tart. But other than that, I would say my week.
I actually prefer tarty apples, though.
Yeah. I don't really like,
I don't like sweet apples.
Orchard apples.
There's so many apples, bro.
I want to say orchard apples. They have like a hard texture when you bite them, but they're like really sweet.
I don't like the sound of that.
It's like when you bite it, it's really like that one. And it's like they're shaped weird.
I like crunchy apples. It's just if they're completely sweet,
Yeah, those ones I believe are just sweet.
No. That's why I like Macintosh. They're normally very bitter.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh, but before we get into that, I have some Buffalo news. This past, what was it? Buffalo managed to break a 122-year-old record. The National Weather Service in Buffalo stated that the maximum temperature on December 11th, let's just go by dates because I'm confusing myself, that the maximum temperature recorded at 61 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh, yeah.
And that record was held since 1899.
And we had a warm winter.
Bro.
It was fucking horrible.
Yo, last week has been warm as shit.
Yeah, last week was actually warm as shit. Yeah, baby. Take me out on a date. Bing bong.
Smooth on.
But yeah. And then not only that, but well, you said December 11th?
Yeah, December. And by the way, I was incorrect. The previous record was 61. December 11th, specifically at 8 a.m. And it was on a Saturday, if we're using days correctly. It reached 62 degrees.
I was happy about it, but I wasn't happy because it was windy as fuck. It was tornadoes randomly out of nowhere. Like, I think Williamsburg.
No, bro, that was the day that at nighttime it got windy as fuck.
Yeah, I think Williamsburg actually had a tornado. I think it's Williamsburg.
You remember a few episodes back how I said it was so windy that if you saw me but didn't know it was me, you would have thought I was a crackhead? I had to work that Saturday night, so I rode in. If you thought I was...
Oh, you was probably...
Bro, my straight line for that night was literally, if I was lucky...
It wasn't a straight line.
Yeah, but my straight line was, if I was lucky, going 2 feet to the left and then...
30 to the left. To the right.
4 feet to the right. So my radius was 2 feet each side. And that was my straight line. That's when it wasn't gusting.
Ridiculous. That wind was vicious. That wind knocked power cords out. Yeah. Like, that, where was he? I actually went to go get ramen that day, I believe.
Yo, that one was so powerful, it fucked up the bike antenna at Tesla, which keeps track of when you bike. Mm-hmm. So I rode my bike 2 straight days to Tesla. Got no credit. $13 each way.
Wait, you get paid for that?
Yeah. Why do you think I bike?
That makes a lot of sense now. Wow. You get paid to ride your bike.
Yeah.
Saving the earth.
Exactly. That's the one thing where Tesla, they actually walk what they talk. But the point is I lost $30 total. So that's another... It might not seem like a lot, but that's my gas money for the month.
Do anybody else ride their bikes to work? Like, do you notice anybody besides you?
Well, my shift, no.
I'm about to say your shift is at night, so...
C shift, which is the other night shift, there was maybe 1 or 2 other people. It was inconsistent, but it's mostly day shift, and it's still less than 5 people.
I mean, you're dedicated because it's damn near winter, and you're still doing it.
Well, but to be fair, it was 60-plus degrees on Saturday.
So you only did it that day.
Oh, no, I'm doing it every day.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but my point is you have to... Bro, if I'm riding my bike when it's 20 degrees out, and I'm getting credit, but it's 60 degrees out, and because of some shitty-ass fucking Mother Nature wind... Bro, the 2 days I didn't get credit, it was 62 max, and then it was 55.
Oh, yeah.
Because on that Sunday, it was in the high 50s.
Well, it wasn't tornadoes and hurricanes going on, all right?
True.
But yeah, I was driving.
You felt that shit, right?
Yeah, I was driving to get some ramen, and I stopped at the light.
Where did you get ramen from? Was it the downtown place?
Oh. Something Taresco Briscoe. Something like that on Sheridan next to Walmart.
Well,
it's a Japanese restaurant.
Okay.
But yeah, and I was on my way there, and I hit Sheridan, and then like it was a intercourse across going like, separate. I forgot what it's called.
Intersection. Because intercourse is something completely different.
Yeah, intercourse is definitely sex. Intersection, and I was stopping at the light. And I'm standing there, or I said standing, and I'm sitting there.
Bro,
it's been a long day.
We're both tired.
And I'm sitting there.
This is a shit show right now.
Waiting for the light to turn, and I see sparks going past the lights.
What, did a wire come loose or something?
I don't know. It was either the power box or, like you said, a cord just randomly just disconnected or something. But the wind was that hard that I seen sparks from somewhere, and I was like sitting there, and
That's
I was
wild.
like, "What the fuck?"
And you just want ramen.
And that's all I wanted.
Did you get the
Yeah,
ramen?
I did.
What kind?
I got steak something ramen, but it's like an actual ramen like you see in anime.
Oh, I know, bro.
They put like egg. They put like a half an egg in there. I took the egg out.
They put all
eggs.
the vegetables and stuff.
All the vegetables, all the teriyaki sauce. They got the
And real quick,
chicken broth. No, pork broth, I believe.
You drank all of that pork broth like you.
I did not. I actually had 2 courses, so I was like halfway
Okay.
through the ramen.
But
meal.
you were drinking the broth
Yes,
because it tasted good,
yes,
and that's a main factor in what makes ramen, right?
yes, yes.
I hope you remember where this. I'm doing a flashback to how some people don't eat ramen with any liquids.
This is true.
Because at that point, you're just having some freaking noodles.
I also had a Long Island.
Does that go good together?
Well, it was alcoholic beverage, so anything. Well,
Some alcoholic.
it's iced tea and Coke, and then like 3 different tequilas
No,
or
but-
gin.
But I'm asking you, does it go good with the ramen?
Oh yeah, it went pretty good.
Okay.
It depends on how strong you make it, of course, but they didn't make it that strong, so it was pretty good with the ramen.
Yo, we should go out for ramen sometime.
You ain't saying nothing but a thing, my man.
No, I'm serious because
I started eating ramen seriously because Britt
for me it was Jordan.
be nasty.
Yeah, they know that better.
Because of Be Nasty, I started really.
Wow, she eats it a lot.
Yeah, she gets it from the place where you get it, but they do sushi and everything. Also, I don't eat sushi, but like everybody,
She's a she.
she eats sushi.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
Sushi. Yoshi miss you. You guys remember that from, I think it's Mortal Kombat. Wait, am I thinking Yoshi miss you is not in Mortal Kombat? Is it Mortal? I'm thinking Tekken. I think it's Tekken.
Yeah, bro, that's definitely taken.
Wow. You know, can we go to one of these topics, please? Because I'm going to shoot myself. Because how do I mix Mortal Kombat and Tekken?
Just so you know, I'm editing that part out. It was so bad.
Yes, please. Because how the fuck did I mix? And we was both stuck on stupid, like, was he on Mortal Kombat?
Okay.
Topic number 1.
Topic number 1 is, we haven't done this in a while. It is about a little informational fact. At the end of October 2021, a colossal ocean sunfish was caught. Now you're probably wondering, what the fuck is a sunfish? That's where I come in, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so these fish look like an oblong pancake with large googly eyes stuck to its sides. Their fins are wing-like, extending from the top of the fish all the way to the bottom in massive fashion. Now, this specific sunfish weighed 4,400 pounds.
That shit is huge.
10.5 feet long, 9.5 feet wide, and it couldn't be weighed by the scale. So they had to go by these specific measurements going off of previous fish caught. And if you're wondering, to put this in perspective, a king-size bed in the U.S. is 6.6 feet long by 6.63 feet wide. So a king-size bed, 6.6 by 6.3. This fish was 10.5 by 10.5.
It took like 5 people just to hold that bitch.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
With equipment. Because it weighed 4,400 pounds. Now, if you're wondering, is this the largest sunfish ever caught? You think it would be. Wrong. The largest, at least in terms of weight, was 5,070 pounds. That is the largest sunfish specimen ever caught, at least on record. And
That's a huge bitch.
the 4,400 pound fish was found in North Africa in Ceuta, near bordering Morocco. The babies of these fish start out as a few millimeters. So just imagine.
So they just naturally fucking big.
No. The babies start off smaller than human babies.
Oh.
And they can't, as long as nothing stops them, they could grow into 9 by 9, 10 by 10
Fucking boats.
beasts. I would say this is beast. Can you imagine if you were in the 1600s going across North America and you came across a fish like that? No wonder there's fucking all these sea creature stories and fairy tales. Yo, I can guarantee you the Kraken exists, bro. I can guarantee you.
I can guarantee you too. It's a big ass octopus, probably,
Or squid.
or squid or octopus. One of those. But I'm pretty sure it fucking lives deep below the fucking water, like deep. Probably one of the deepest ever.
Yeah.
And then it just
For whatever reason, came out.
one time.
And don't forget how
Probably
large
chasing something to eat.
the sea is. Don't forget that depending on...
How big do you think it is then?
it's probably as big as the sayings
Like a port?
At least the size of a massive ship.
I don't know what I would do.
Do you remember the third?
I would be in so much shock, I would probably just have a heart attack and just die. Not even seeing it, but just to see his one tentacle. Like, say I'm on a ship, his one tentacle just wrap around the ship.
You remember Pirates, the second and third films with the Kraken?
Yeah.
That's what I imagine.
I'm going to just die, bro, because there's no way I want to see its face. I don't want to see that big-ass squid head come out of the water.
Well, when you think about it, whales, think about how massive they are. And because...
a whale even that close, I'll probably die. Because there's no way that whale should be that close either. Killer whales are huge. Huge.
Well, Moby Dick, there's a lot of theory and a lot of...
I don't care how friendly they are either.
No, killer whales aren't friendly.
Killer whales aren't, but like...
But even the Moby Dick whale isn't friendly when it's that size. Because don't forget, Moby Dick was written when humans were hunting whales for oil. So whales were taught or raised when they see a boat, fuck that shit up.
Man. Anything bigger than me, anything bigger than 7 feet, everything about it is just questionable.
And once again, going off of the human thing, right? To put into perspective, humans on average grow 15 times their size from when they were born.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it varies. These fish can grow up to 600 times their size when they're born. 15 versus 600.
Crazy. But guess what?
What?
Megalodon still fuck that shit up.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Whales now in 2021 are larger than megalodons were. And you know why? Because...
is it even a live, like a live megalodon?
Well, if you believe the Meg, then yes.
Oh. I don't believe it.
So no. But now...
I feel like it's possible, yes, but I don't believe it's like an actual one that's alive.
So you don't believe in that ice barrier where they're living below it?
It is a possibility.
It's a possibility. I don't believe it, though. But the point
possibility, guys.
Whales are now larger than megalodons used to be.
That I can believe.
Well, because they have no competition.
Yeah.
Before, megalodons used to eat whales. But now what? That's the thing people forget. If you have nobody eating you, you just keep growing. Like all these tall motherfuckers in the NBA.
I believe it. Too bad I couldn't be at least like 6'5".
Would you, though? Would you want those knee problems?
6'5", I'll be all right.
You say that.
Hey, I got knee problems now.
That's a fact.
I am getting there, man. The sports is getting to me. Them bitches caught up. But it's mostly because I'm just not as active as I was also.
And all those years playing on concrete did not help.
That too.
That's a massive factor. That's why when I see people running on concrete, especially when they're next to a running walkway or a running path, which was made for your knees, I'm like, oh, what are you doing, man? You're trying to look cool. You're trying to say, I can feel the pain and the burn. You're going to feel that pain and burn 20 years from now.
Yeah, when your knees buckle up.
Okay, so since it is December and we're coming into the new year, I thought it would be interesting to
talk about cold bitches.
talk about all the albums released in 2011 to make us feel really fucking old. Okay, so you ready to hear some of these albums?
Got it.
Okay, so Take Care by Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Watch the Throne by Jay-Z and Kanye West.
Mm-hmm.
21 by Adele. If you're a fan of Radiohead, The King of Limbs.
And this is
2011.
okay.
Beastie Boys Hot Sauce Committee Part 2. Never heard of it.
Nope.
Dude, Donald Glover and Camp.
Wow.
Lady Gaga Born This Way.
Okay.
The Black Keys El Camino.
Is this all in order?
No, I'm just listing. The Roots Undone. Florence and the Machine's debut album, Ceremonials. Frank Ocean's Nostalgia Ultra. J. Cole's debut album, Cold World, The Sideline Story. Tyler, the Creator's Goblin. God damn. Mac Miller's debut album, Blue Slide Park. Cage the Elephant's Thank You, Happy Birthday. Kurt Vile's Smoke Ring for My Halo. Big Sean's debut album, what the fuck's up with Finally Famous.
Finally Famous, boy. He used to say that a lot.
Wiz Khalifa's debut album, Rolling Papers.
Ooh, classic.
Lil Wayne's The Carter 4, very underrated.
Classic.
I feel old as shit now.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely. Because that's 10 years ago.
Well,
10 years ago. And it's crazy, but it's like we still listen to majority of those songs, too. It's on those albums.
Bro, what's crazy to me is that for whatever reason, I thought so many of those rappers debuted their album a lot sooner than they did.
Yeah. Well,
I know mixtapes and they were releasing singles, but bro, Wiz only started putting out albums in 2011.
yeah, that I was just about to say that's something
J. Cole, bro,
that I can believe. J.
Mac,
Cole, I can believe. Wiz Khalifa, I couldn't believe. Mac Miller,
especially when you consider he died 3 years ago, bro. He put out so much music. I can't believe that, bro. He put out 6 albums, not including his mixtapes. That dude was a hustler.
he probably just had shit just stored, like verses and.
Yo, bro, Adele's only released 2 albums in 10 years, and she just released her newest album.
She don't gotta do shit.
Would you rather have an ugly wife or ugly kids? And I want you to think about this. When I say ugly, I mean
ugly kids.
So what if I said you had 4 kids and they were all ugly? And
Ugly kids.
And when I say ugly, I'm talking about ones, bro.
That's fine. I will keep trying to have a pretty kid.
Bro, you know what's so crazy is that every dude I've asked, and now you're the 5th one, they've all said the ugly kids, which is, you guys aren't making men look good right now.
Who wants to wake up to an ugly bitch? But yeah, who wants to wake up to an ugly bitch? Like, seriously. You gonna wake up, you might have a heart attack just from waking up and like, oh. You stupid bitch. This work. Look at that. All right. Now it can't move because I got mine on it. But yeah. I forgot where I was. Bada bing, bada boom. Bing bong, fuck your life. But
waking up to an ugly bitch.
Yeah, waking up to an ugly bitch, you know. You might die just from the shock, you know? And then like having sex, you're just gonna be hitting it from the back. Let's be real. You're not going to be looking eye to eye having that passionate sex.
But
I mean, her personality might be amazing. She might be the best wife you ever have. But she will not ever be the best looking wife you... Like, just think about it, man.
But what are you going to say to your kids when they go to school and all the kids make fun of them for being ugly? And they come back home.
I married her. I know what's going to happen. you're gonna have to live with it, just like I gotta live with it.
No. It's a ugly wife or ugly kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the kids.
No. So you're either picking the ugly wife but beautiful kids.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I'm saying if the kids go to school with my, knowing I have the ugly wife, and they pick on my kids for having the ugly wife, the kids are just gonna have to deal with it. I gotta deal with it. I gotta go outside with her.
No, but you said you wouldn't go with the ugly wife. You would go with the ugly kids.
Oh, yeah, if I had the ugly kids,
No, but what I'm saying is if you had the ugly kids, what are you going to tell them when they come home asking you, Daddy, am I ugly?
You're beautiful on the inside. I didn't necessarily say you're ugly, but you have a beautiful personality. And it's just waiting till...
So you would be able to have dinners looking your ugly kids in the eyes?
Yeah. But they're my kids.
Why can't you do that with your ugly wife then?
Because I gotta make kids with her. I want to be happy that I'm making kids. Not upset. Because technically, if I have the beautiful, the ugly wife, I don't know if these kids are going to come out beautiful or not. Because she's ugly.
True.
So, it's a possibility these kids might come out ugly. Possibility these kids might come out top models.
That's a perspective.
So if I have the pretty wife, it's the same thing, but I'll be more happy. It's like a scale,
a balancing act.
Exactly. Pretty wife, ugly wife.
Okay, so what about this? Would you rather have the baddest wife, but you don't connect with her at all?
Okay. Do I get to have sex with her?
She's your wife.
Oh, yeah. I'm shooting the club up.
Or...
Wait, does the kid still come out ugly?
We're just on the wife.
Okay.
Or the ugliest wife. I'm talking...
But does she give amazing head?
She connects with you. Like, she is your...
I don't care about no damn connection. I'd rather argue. I'm a toxic person. I'd rather argue here and there.
I never said you guys argue or don't argue. I'm just saying she is your other half.
Yeah, but I'm saying if I had the most beautiful wife and we don't connect, that'd be fine as long as she don't cheat. Bitch, you love me. You my wife.
But you guys don't connect at all.
Hey, you know what is gonna connect? Genitals. Our genitals. All right. I'm going to insert my banana in her
orange
smoothie.
Oh.
And we're going to make a banana smoothie.
Why is your shit not firm?
In her smoothie.
Yeah, but a smoothie isn't firm.
It's a liquid.
Exactly. So
that wet.
So where's the firmness though? So you just have wet, it's not tight?
Nope. It'll be alright. That'll be alright as long as I get to shoot up the club. Nah, it's not alright, guys. I don't know.
Okay,
I'm
so
making jokes.
Would you rather have ugly kids or dumb kids?
No, that is difficult. That is difficult because ugly kids can make it somewhere. Dumb kids
can also make it somewhere.
I don't know.
Okay, so basically they're smart but ugly, or they're very good looking but dumb.
Give me the dumb kids. You know how many actors is dumb? Do you know how many actors are dumb?
Do you know how many athletes are dumb?
We making it somewhere, baby. We making it somewhere, baby. She can be the dumbest thing alive. She can be a top model. He can be a top model. You don't gotta speak. You just gotta walk.
So what you're basically saying throughout this entire questioning is that looks are the only thing that matter.
In the world that we live in, looks matter in the world we live in now. Yes.
Okay, so what if in all these options, I gave you a middle option? You get a wife who's physically neutral and mentally neutral.
Okay.
And then kids that are physically average and mentally average.
Okay.
Does that sway any of your answers?
Possibly. Only because...
And when I say average, I'm talking about straight fives.
Possibly. Because when I say this is because they could possibly make it, they can possibly not make it anywhere.
But also...
My wife might be the best thing in my life. She might not be the best thing in my life. But
remember, being average doesn't get you anywhere in life.
Exactly. That was where I was going to go. Being average doesn't necessarily take you anywhere. You can be all right, but do you have the personality to make it somewhere?
You're average.
It's like you just a bum bitch.
Because you're average.
Because you're average, and it's like I'm already the bum bitch. I don't want to have a bum bitch with me because then none of us is going to make it anywhere. I possibly want to be comfortable somewhere in my life.
So let me ask you this.
Or maybe she's just not motivated enough.
Would you rather have the average woman as a wife or the ugly woman who is dope as fucking smart?
Ugly woman, dope as fucking smart.
Would you rather have the average kids or the ugly ass kids?
It depends on where my heart is, I would say. Mentally, I'm just automatically going with dumb and smart because smart, you could be ugly, but
you mean dope and smart?
Yeah, dope and smart because, like, if you're ugly. No, you said ugly, dope and smart.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if I choose that, I mean, maybe she's like one of the best scientists in the world, you know?
What I'm trying to get at, you would, the average people are dead last on your options. In terms of kids, would you rather have average looking kids that are just average personality, or would you rather have dope ass smart kids that just happen to be ugly as shit?
Yeah, average is probably last.
That's okay.
Because if you're ugly and dope, you can still make it somewhere, I believe.
Well, look at a lot of comedians.
There's a lot of TikTokers that's like ugly.
And comedians.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, guys. You average fuckers is going to be last.
Look at Jay-Z,
I'm
bro.
average. I'm last.
Jay-Z's ugly, but he's, for what he
Businessman. He's a straight businessman.
He's brilliant.
He is. The dope game. I was thinking the other day, dope men, like gangsters or whatever you want to call them.
They're businessmen.
They're technically straight businessmen.
Well, the smart ones.
Yeah. And it's like if you put a good average, like a dope man, like that does good business in a good predicament and let him get used to it, he will make you some money. Because not only because he's already a hustler, number one, he's going to make it happen.
Do you think it's a coincidence that...
Now, how he makes it happen, that's completely different. But he's going to make it happen.
But look at, just not Jay-Z, look at 50 Cent.
Yeah.
They were full-blooded drug
Ludacris?
Like, well, was Ludacris ever a true dope man?
I'm not sure.
No, I don't think he was. He just freaky. He's talented.
Yeah. T.I.
But T.I. is a dumbass. That's the difference between T.I. and 50 Cent. 50 Cent doesn't get himself fucked up in legal problems. T.I. now, supposedly, he might have even been trapping women, which is just stupidity.
Yeah. Yeah.
But when T.I. is not being a dumbass, I agree.
Yeah. But yeah, well, I don't know about Dr. Dre. I don't think he was a dope man. At least not like 50 Cent.
He was a hustler, though.
Yeah, but not like 50 Cent or Jay-Z, I would say.
But look at those.
I understand what you're saying, though.
Those are some of the most successful businessmen in the industry.
Yeah. Then it all started out from damn near just hustling.
Yeah.
But yeah, I believe it. That's what I'm saying. Put a dope man. That's like a...
So, Daniel, what you're really saying
motivation.
is that you are superficial. Okay.
I'm other than the average.
Okay, we've never really talked about this, but a woman has your child.
Because I shot the club up. Got it. In a sex term, not actual.
a random woman has your child. So it's a one night stand. Would you rather that situation happen, or would you rather the love of your life get pregnant and then she tells you as she's giving birth, it's not yours?
Holy shit. It depends on if I want this kid.
What's the love of your life? So I hope that would factor into it.
If she tells me this, what's the scenario of it?
So the two scenarios are you have a random hookup, and for whatever reason, you're in a situation where she was able to get pregnant.
Am I single with this random hookup?
No.
Okay. The love of my life.
You've never had any reason to doubt that.
Can I leave?
You could do whatever you want in either situation.
Give me the love of my life. I'll leave that bitch.
You would rather be in that situation? She tells you.
Hell yeah.
For 9 months, you think you're the father, and then she tells you as she's giving birth that you're not the father?
You want to be in a scenario of being with your love of your life and then having a side chick pregnant?
No, but you said you picked that scenario. I would pick the random hoe.
That's what I'm saying. You want the random hoe to be pregnant while you're with your love of your life?
I never said you were with the love of your life. I just said you're not single. Yeah, wording matters.
I don't want to be in a relationship with someone and then having a random hoe pregnant. I just don't want that scenario.
But you would rather have the scenario where you thought you were going to be a father for 9 months, and then when you give birth...
I mean, okay. The love of my life I can still deal with, even though she wasn't, like, I would be heartbroken, of course, but I can still have the choice of still being that kid's father. Because it wasn't the kid's fault. It's her fault.
But why would you be the father? It's not your kid.
It's not, but if I nurtured and cared for it for 9 months, it's kind of too late.
No, I'm saying for 9 months that she was pregnant.
Yeah. If I nurtured and carried it, or helped her carry it, or whatever for 9 months.
See, bro.
I already started loving it.
You're a good man.
I'm saying I could leave or I could stay. That's what I'm saying. But in this scenario, I would just choose the love of my life one.
You think that's a better scenario?
Hey.
How would you not, want to strangle that bitch?
I'm going to strangle the other bitch, too. The random hoe. Because if I say, oh, shit, I got you pregnant. Well, how do you feel about abortions? And then she'd be like, I'm having the kid. Why I got a girlfriend? Then it's like, what the fuck?
See, you're adding in your own scenario. What if it's a really bad bitch? And this is the type of woman...
Then I got to break up with the other one.
Bro, I'm very shocked you went with the woman cheating, the love of your life cheating on you and getting pregnant.
Because I already cared for the baby. That's what I'm saying. I already cared for the baby. But you're... in the mind... Think about it, bro. You get the love of your life pregnant. She doesn't tell you it's your kid until the baby's about to be born, right? So in your head, mentally, men mentally have to adjust to them having a kid.
Yes.
They have to mentally put everything together. Like, all right, it takes time. It takes hella time. It's not like they can just, oh, I'm having a kid. Cool. I got this. No, that takes months. So for you to take months to adjust and then be like, I love this kid. I love her. I'm going to make it work. And then all of a sudden she just dropped the fucking nuclear bomb on you. This isn't your kid. That's a heartbreak. But you already started caring for the baby. So it's not like...
You know what I would do?
It'll probably take you a week.
I'm holding that baby. She lets me know. I'm fucking dropping that baby. Say, go get the fucking father.
I wouldn't. Why would you just drop the baby?
Not on the floor, but on her fucking lap.
I say, get this guy. He's a serial killer.
I wish a woman would give birth. The doctor... Well, I'm not going to the hospital, but the person who's... What is it? Whatever it's called. They give me the kid. I'm holding the kid.
The nurse?
Not the
doctor.
I'm not going to the hospital.
Oh.
Whatever those people at home are.
Oh, no, the nurse.
They're not nurses. The point is, if my woman tells me as I'm holding what I thought was my child, I should have told you this sooner. This isn't your kid. Bro, I'm going to have to leave. Because if I don't, the woman's dead, bro. You know how disrespectful of a situation that is?
I'm going to be the little devil in your ear. Kill that bitch.
How are you going to be the devil when you're the one saying you would rather be in this situation?
Because it's not my scenario. Because in my scenario, I'm going to have thoughts of killing her, but I won't do it. In anybody else's scenario, I'm going to pursue them to do it.
Dude, I think that shit's so... Dude, that level of deceit is just next level blasphemy.
What if she doesn't tell you until, like, the kid's, like, 5, 10?
I'm going to love the child because at that point, you did go through all this hard work, but I'm definitely killing that bitch. You wait long enough for me to grow attached to this child.
That's what I'm saying, but that's
Dude,
how
that
I
is deceit.
felt. That's how I felt when she was 9 months.
But you weren't touching the fucking kid. You were touching her belly. That wasn't even your baby.
Yet. But I'm saying once you start carrying it, and then she be like, I got something to tell you. Of course, she's not going to tell you in the middle of her in the labor. She's fucking screaming and having this baby.
But I'm saying when she
gonna
delivers.
So she's going to tell you after the doctors or nurses is gone, and then she's holding the baby, and she gives it to you, and then she's like, I got something to tell you. It's not your baby.
I'm walking out. Good luck.
You already held the baby. Look the baby in his eyes.
Good luck with the child support.
The baby stopped crying because he looked at you.
Good luck with the child support.
Bitch, I'm going to court. What you gonna do? You gonna walk? You gonna give her back the baby and walk out?
Why would I go to court? It's not my kid. The father's gonna pay the child support, not me.
But she lives with you.
Oh, I'm kicking that bitch out. Go live with the father. Bro, I especially now, bro, I am not playing these games, bro.
That's not a game. That is a real life decision.
It's not a game to let me think for 9 months I'm the father when, bitch, you knew?
DNA test.
And I think it's even worse if she waits the longer you get attached to the kid. Because now that's really mind game stuff. Because the longer she waits, she knows the higher likelihood you're going to grow attached. Of course, I can't blame the kid 5-10 years down the road.
True.
At that point, it technically, from a relationship status, is your child. But now I'm going to want to kill you more.
Yeah. Fuck that bitch.
Bro, don't forget the reason why men started getting in relationships with women was to make sure that when a woman got pregnant, it was their kid. It's like, oh, you're not getting around another dude because only my dick is going in you, so I know that's my kid.
Fuck that bitch. Slit her throat. Take care of the baby. Put the baby in, what's that shit? What is that called? In the home.
Why? It's not my kid.
I said slit her throat and put that kid in a home. It's not your kid.
I'm just going to
put the baby in the system. Fuck it, you know?
It's not my kid, so fuck it.
I'm not serious, guys.
I'm serious.
Yin and yang.
Okay, so what is your take on the number of kids? Like, what's the max number of kids you can have? Realistically.
2.
What's the max?
2.
You will only be able to have 2 of your own children. Okay, so what's the max a woman can have that aren't your kids?
1.
So if a woman has more than 1, you don't even consider it.
Because 9 out of 10, I'm wanting. If she has her 1 kid, 9 out of 10, I'm gonna have. Of course, I still want my 1 kid. So it's like, but that's 2 kids. That's your kid and my 1 kid. That's 2 kids. I'm already at my max. Now let's say she has a girl and I gave her a girl. Now I want a boy. So I'm gonna try it again.
So 3 kids then.
Bitch, that's 3. I'm definitely at my max already. Now I'm snip. We ain't having no more kids. You got what you got. I got what I got. We done.
So if she has two, then what if it's that one celebrity?
If she got who?
Chloe or whatever?
Chloe Bailey?
Yeah.
Too bad. You got your two? I'm getting snipped because it ain't going to happen.
Really? But you would still
It
date
depends
her.
on how old those kids are also. If one kid is like 10 and the other kid is like 2, then I'll probably have my one kid. But I'm only having one. After that one, I'm fine. It depends on how old those 2 kids is then. If they're both like 5 years old, fuck no. We're going to have to wait until they're 10. Until they can manage themselves.
So you would still have your 2 kids then?
No, I'll probably have my one. What I'm basically saying, if she has 2 kids, I'm having one. If she has one kid, max is 2. Out of this scenario, the minimum of kids that's going to be in this is 3.
You mean the maximum?
The maximum is 3. And if it's individually me and her, and it's just me and her, the maximum is 2.
Okay, so what if I told you there's a new woman started working at GM, right? Mm-hmm. And let's say she moved up from Florida. Mm-hmm. And let's say she is a half black, half Hispanic woman. Mm-hmm. And let's say she has a Caribbean accent. Mm. And let's say she's pretty as hell. Mm-hmm. And then from the neck down, I'm talking Instagram model type shit.
Banger.
But in real life.
Banger.
And I'm talking about double D tits. Mm. I'm talking about hips, thighs, hamstrings, and ass so thick that if you had to, you could survive off of them. If you know what I'm talking about. Cannibalism style.
Yup.
But she had 2 kids.
Not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. You gonna swallow my kids? There's no way I'm putting my kids in you besides you going through your mouth.
But you would still date her, though.
No. Not at all.
So what would you do with this woman?
I would just fuck her. And I don't want to see your kids.
And you would make sure you wouldn't knock her up.
Exactly.
So you would never fuck her raw.
Probably I would. But I would definitely pull the fuck out. Instantly when I'm about to nut. When I feel that little sensation, as men, you know that sensation. When I feel that sensation, whoa, I'm pulling the fuck out and I'm jacking it until I come off.
So what if somehow she knew that sensation and she really wanted you to knock her up? So when she felt you have that sensation,
and she locked me in, I at this point, I'm tossing you off of me. Bitch, you gotta go. I don't give a fuck. But yeah, bitch, you gotta go. I know for a fact I've done it before. A female locked her legs behind me.
Oh, she
and
did.
Get the fuck off me. There's no way I'm nutting in you. There's no possible way. There's no way.
Dude, a woman actually did that too? Did she do that knowing you were about to nut? Or?
Yeah, I told her. I told her.
Wait. You told her you're about to nut, and then afterwards
she locked her legs.
Oh my god!
I don't care how strong you are. In that moment, I got Hulk strength.
Oh yeah, bro. That's
that's
survival.
a scary. Exactly. That's a natural instinct. You are the gazelle, and I am the lion.
She's trying to trap you.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's a nightmare.
Yeah. And I don't care if you're going to have an abortion afterwards. I don't care if you want the plan B.
No, bro. She was not going to have.
It's the females like that. They just like to get nutted in. It's definitely females like that. But I don't care.
Wait, they like to get nutted in, but they don't want to get pregnant?
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually quite.
I mean, a lot of girls is on plan.
That's kind of a turn on.
Yeah.
Like you want my nut in you.
Yep.
That's
because I don't know what it is, but I guess it's a sensation.
Well, women can feel it.
Yeah.
As long as it's not some weak ass nut.
Yeah, they can feel that, and then they can feel it coming from the dick, and I guess them feeling the dick nutting
It makes them
wetter, and it makes it makes the whole situation better. I would guess.
Wow, that's some freak shit right there.
Yeah,
that's scary, but freak shit nonetheless. See, that would be dope if your woman wants that. If you find a woman who's like that, yo. But I would make the case that if a woman really likes you, especially if she wants to have your kids, she would want you to nut in her anyways.
Yeah.
So I guess that's not as what is more attractive? A random one night stand wanting you to nut in her for the pleasure, or a woman that you love wants you to nut in her because she wants?
Definitely the second one.
Second one? Well, emotionally, yeah. But,
definitely.
But in the moment, I think the random bitch from a sexual perspective is a bigger turn on. Because you shouldn't want me to nut in you, but you want me to because you want that pleasure. Especially if she's not on anything, you're willing to risk pregnancy so you could have this pleasure. You're a dangerous female.
If you're that dangerous, bitch, you're paying for your own plan B.
No, in fact.
Bitch, you're paying for your own. Don't say, hey, we need to go get this plan B. Yeah. You're going to get it. Yeah, I'll drive you, but you're definitely going in with your own money.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm not
especially
paying for
if she
that
locks
shit.
the fucking legs like this scenario you said.
Bitch, you're going to get your own shit. There's no way. And don't ask for half. Bitch, pay that full shit. There's no way.
What if the other woman that you were going to have a kid with already has 4 kids?
First off, I just want to say I wouldn't even be in that scenario because, bitch, you got 4 kids. That's 2 past my limit. You think I'm going to fuck you to get another kid?
But you didn't let me finish. All 4 kids have different fathers.
Hell fuck no. Hell the fuck no. Once I found out you have a kid, it's like, I'm already questioning it, but I'm like, maybe, it's 1 kid. But then I ask you how many kids, like, if I ask you, is it a boy or girl? And you be like, oh, it's 2 boys, 2 girls. And I start connecting the dots, which means you got 4 kids. Bitch, you lost me. There's no way I'm talking to you after that. We're going to continue this conversation because I ain't going to be a complete asshole. But as soon as you say, hey, give me a call tomorrow, bitch, you're blocked. I'm not calling you tomorrow. This conversation's over after today.
but you're only trying to have a kid with her.
I'm not.
Since you already have a wife.
No, I'm not. We're going to find that single lady who doesn't have a kid, and I'm going to supply her with a kid.
So if you see a bad woman and she has all these kids, it doesn't register in your head that she's fertile?
It registers in my head that, bitch, you're a whore. Because there's no way you should be just letting dudes nut in you.
But a lot of women do.
And a lot of them with my whores.
But a lot of them don't have kids, even though.
And that's fine. You don't have a kid. There's nothing wrong with it. But once you have...
Okay.
There's no way you have a kid and you continue to just let these dudes fuck up your life.
But you're being very judgmental because what if... And there are a lot of scenarios like this. You have the women who have 100 bodies. They don't have a kid. Mm-hmm. And let's say they even let all 100 guys nut in them, but they don't have a kid. Mm-hmm. Then you have the one woman who's only been with 4 men in her entire life. And she's also let those 4 men nut in her. But for whatever reason, those 4 men knocked her up when the 100 didn't knock up the other woman. You think she's sluttier than the 100 bodies?
In that scenario, no, I do not. I think the one with the 100 bodies is definitely sluttier. Definitely. But the other lady who has 4 bodies with 4 kids
still has 4 kids.
You still have 4 kids with 4 bodies. Obviously, you're doing something wrong. And you're also not smart. Because you're not having safe sex. And if you say the condom broke, then you have a problem. Obviously, you ain't choosing the right condoms.
So is it bad that I would, in this scenario I'm giving you, where let's say a woman has so many kids, I don't want any more kids, but I still want one with somebody else, just so I can say I have one. Is it bad that I would rather go with the woman who has already been knocked up so many times than the...
Is it bad? No. Only because you know for a fact she's going to have your kid.
I think that's what it is. And it's also, I don't want to fuck up this one woman's life who doesn't have kids just because I'm being selfish and I want one kid. Because I'm not going to be with her. So I'm thinking in my head.
I think that's the kind side of you, because the Francis that just said, I would drop this baby off because it's not my kid. I believe it's a little weird that you said that.
Really, though? Because the way I'm looking at it, if I'm going to be with a woman who's not going to have my kids, right? And I'm picking between two women who's going to have my kid, but I'm not going to be with her. Why fuck up the woman's life who doesn't have kids? She still has promise of having a happy marriage with kids with one man. This one woman who already has 4 kids by 4 different dudes.
So you want to fuck up her life even more,
Well,
than fuck up the one that could possibly come out to a happy ending.
Well, yes to the last part of that statement. No to the beginning, because it gets to a certain point. A person's life is so fucked up already.
What is fucked up? Is that what you're saying?
Is one really going to fuck it up that much more?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to take care of the kids. She's just going to have to go through the 9 months.
She's still going to deal with 5 kids. She has 5 kids.
But I'm taking care of my kid. So she still only has 4.
I will, in your scenario, fuck up the one kid with the 100 bodies.
That's so selfish.
How is it selfish?
Because she might.
She ain't selfish. She got 100 nuts in there. 100 kinds of DNAs.
But there's still hope she could find the one to change it around.
And it could possibly be you.
But I'm not going to be with her, so it's not going to be me.
How do you know? You might fall in love with her.
Because I'm with the love of my life.
The love of your life is the 4 kids one?
No, the love of my life is the one with the 3 kids.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, we're still in that topic. Fuck up the... I would still say fuck up the one kid. Because you're going to take care of it anyways. What if she doesn't want it? You can still be like, okay, I'm going to take the kid.
Okay, well, since you want to go that perspective, if 100 men nutted in her and she hasn't gotten pregnant, I'm not going to waste my time.
That's why I said I know for a fact that you would go towards the other kid because it's already promised that she's going to have your kid.
It's proven. It's not guaranteed.
Exactly. It's already guaranteed that she's going to have your kid because she has 4 kids with 4 different guys. She only had 4 guys. So it's 100% so far that she's going to have your kid if you nut in her.
Oh, yeah, she's fertile, bro.
Exactly. But
And
I'm
especially
saying...
if she has wide hips. Oh,
She's,
so
she's already pregnant before you even nut in her.
Bro, there's something...
Pre-nut, she's pregnant.
Yo, me and Jordan were talking about this. Have you noticed there's 3 types of pregnant women? There's the women who look the same before and after. But have you noticed that there's 3 types of pregnant women? There's the ones who look the same before and after. There's the ones who get worse after. And then there's the ones who look better after.
Yeah.
Give me the last option.
The ones that look better after?
Yes, bro.
Beyonce.
I don't know.
She got better. She looked better after having the first kid.
Well, she's famous, so she doesn't count.
Out of somebody we know?
Oh, I know somebody that I'm not sure you do. But, bro, when I say she was skin and bones before her pregnancy and now she's a thick mama.
I'm not sure who.
See, because it doesn't really happen. That shit's rare, bro. You get the titties and the ass, and it stays.
Trying to think of a female that I know after the kid. I don't know. I can't think of nobody that.
Okay, so we're gonna end on this, bro. What do you do when you first meet a woman you're interested in?
What do I do? What do you do for a contact bar?
Yes.
I masturbate.
Wait, what?
For that contact bar, I'm a masturbate. No, if I first meet a woman, what do I do?
So are you telling me that the Klondike bars that have the stuff on the top, that's yours?
I mean, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Well, it explains why there's more protein in those.
And it also explains why there's a polar bear as a symbol.
Yo, you know what's so fascinating? You know polar bears aren't actually white. They're translucent. They just look white because they're always in snow.
So they camouflage?
Yeah. So if they were in the forest, they would actually look like...
They would probably look like a regular grizzly bear then.
No. Well, it depends if it's nothing but trunks. But if they're around bushes or stuff, you really wouldn't be able to tell. It would be some type of green. I just thought that's fascinating.
Is that like actually proven though?
Scientific fact. The only way you would be able to tell is from their nose and their paws. But you can't see their paws, and unless you're directly looking at their nose.
Right. This is weird.
It's fascinating shit.
Okay, but back to the topic.
Yeah, so what do you do when you first meet a woman you're interested in?
Crack jokes.
That's the first thing.
Yeah, you gotta get her interested in you, you know?
So if you're not cracking jokes with a woman, I should automatically know.
I'm not interested.
Okay. All right.
It's either that or I'm being polite. Being polite.
Because that's naturally who you are socially speaking.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get done with the joking and you let them know or they know you're interested, what do you tell them your intentions are?
This is where it goes to a 360. No, a 180. A 180 because I'll be the most politest guy you know, cracking jokes, all that up front. And you're like, oh, he's so sweet. Da, 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 da. And then once you get to know me, it's like a 360.
180.
Yeah, damn it. 180. Because then all of a sudden I'm a freak in the bed. I'm just a downright asshole. And then I'll be like, I'm not going to lie to you. All I wanted to do, truthfully, is just fuck.
So is that what you tell them your intentions are from the get-go?
Sometimes.
So what's the difference between some women getting the honest, I just want to fuck, and other women not getting that response?
Because you didn't tell them what you wanted in the beginning.
Wait, what? I'm saying for you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm not saying for other men.
I thought you were saying in general.
No. I'm specifically asking you.
What's the difference? The difference is...
Like, why do some women get, I just want to fuck, the truth, and then other women, you don't necessarily tell them the full truth about your intentions? What's the difference?
The difference is I might have an interest in one if I don't tell you the true intention.
So it's more so, yes, you still want to fuck, but there's hope for something more?
Yes.
Okay. I really respect that because I agree. Because at the end of the day, every man wants to fuck, but some women have more potential than others.
Exactly. So I would say to any woman, no matter how pretty you are, if I don't like your personality, I'm going to tell you, I'm like, hey, maybe we should just stay friends, but I do want to just, smack your cheeks.
So I'm glad you said that because that's actually a perfect segue. Do you believe men need to stop beating around the bush?
Yes. Fully. It's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. I'm about to give our guys cold away. If you guys tell the truth, you're gonna get ass. Well, not 10 out of 10, but it's a highly chance.
I would want to put it like this though. I feel if every man stopped beating around the bush, what men wanted, be it whatever it is, would come a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because the men beating around the bush are creating this false persona for women that men are a certain way and they're not. So women are getting in their heads, he actually cares for me when he just wanted the twat. Mm-hmm. And now it's the double whammy. Women are expecting men to be more woman-like in that sense. But at the same time now, they're viewing all men as dirtbags because, even if a man truly does want to get to know me, she's thinking it's just a game. She's thinking, he's just doing this to get into my panties. So if every man was up front saying, I just want to fuck, or I actually want to get to know you, the woman would know. I was part of a situation where this dude was so full of shit. He was telling the woman what she wanted to hear, which for this type of woman was the only way to fuck her, which allowed him to fuck her. But then afterwards, it became obvious why he was truly talking to her. So it just created this whole situation where yes, you got what you wanted, but now you got
to deal with the cycle.
Yes. And this is where damage. One man gets what he wants, but now every other man, at least for the foreseeable future, is going to get fucked.
Because of that one guy. Yeah. It's like that all the time. Every single time. Truthfully. Okay, it's a scenario that I've been in. I had multiple girls in one spot that I had sex with. Now, I'm going to say, I think it was only 3 of them all at one spot. But 2 of them knew the situation because I told them up front. They can't get mad because I'm with the third.
Because you're telling them the truth.
Because I told them up front that I just wanted to have sex.
Yes.
Now, I still sneak off here and there and still have sex with them if I wanted to. At that time.
Yes.
At that time.
Oh, yes. At that time.
Yeah, at that time.
Redhead fire.
But I'm saying they knew not to get upset because if they would have called me, like if they could, like if they see me with her and they probably would have just texted me like, oh, that's funny. Or they would have cracked a joke about it because they knew what was like, they knew their intentions already.
Oh, okay.
So if I say to her, like, I am talking to somebody, but I do still want to, have fun with you.
Yeah.
She would be like, okay, at least he's being upfront.
Yeah.
Like, once again, she could still be like, no, of course. But it was better off doing that than hiding it because now I'm playing the middleman.
And you're playing games.
Exactly. So it's better off that way. And not only that, she wouldn't be the one person to be like, oh, men ain't shit. Like,
or at least you're not the reason why.
Exactly.
And we should also point out when it comes to psycho women, this doesn't apply because even if you're telling them the truth, since they're psycho, they still can go crazy. Exactly. So for normal, average women, this is what applies.
Yes. I've had chill girls that I've been with or had intercourse with, and they're literally still chill after a situation. Like, those is one of the ones I can like have sex with, and it won't be weird afterwards, even in a packed situation, or even if we're at a get together or something, they will still be like normal. Like in public, they will still act like we never had sex.
The only time that it's weird is when you make it seem like you're interested for one thing when in reality you're not. Because once that sex is over, unless she's a really dumb bitch, it becomes very obvious what you were after.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all I have for this episode.
Whoa.
Yeah.
How about you? In that last question.
What?
How are you in the...
Oh, be honest, bro.
Be honest? So you're basically the same as me.
Yeah.
Be honest, definitely.
Yo, can I end on this?
Wait, do you actually like be up front and be like, hey, you're beautiful, you're attractive, I just want to have sex with you?
Now, yes.
You do?
I
don't think I could be that blunt.
I'm even more... Well, see...
I guess it does depend on the girl, but like...
Yes, it depends on the girl. But for me, I'm in this situation. I can't be... Dude, it's just... I can't. I just can't. Now, to be fair, there are some women I'm interested in because of their personalities. So I let them know I want to fuck, but I also might want more. But
yeah, but it's better to say that than not say it.
Yeah, but I can't tell a woman I don't want to fuck. Because the main reason why I'm hitting you up is because I'm attracted to you and I want to fuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
And when women hear that a man wants to fuck, it puts them in a position to where if they're going to mess with you, they know at the end of the day, your intention is at the very least to fuck. Because the moment you take away, I want to fuck, and you solely put, oh, I want to get to know you, I want to be with you, you're creating a scenario that is
that's not going to end well.
Exactly. And men beating around the bush in one way or another, either for him directly or every other man indirectly, it never ends well. It creates a sticky situation that never unsticks unless you have the precise ingredient to make it unstick. You know how rare it is? How many damaged women never actually heal? Or at least they don't heal in time to actually start a family and settle down.
That's a few of them.
Men are always painted as the people who can't let shit go. And in most situations, that's not the case.
She's just a bitter bitch. That's all.
Thank you.
Grapes and raisins.
Cadoodle caboodle.
And just like that, guys, that was the end of this episode. Whoa. But before we end this episode, make sure, we got to tap into the 5 Rhino Trasta. Number 1, make sure you guys like this video. Mm-hmm. Number 2, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Rhinos and Aliens, you know what time it is, baby.
The
Number
one
3,
and only.
Number 3, make sure you hit that bell.
Ring a ding ding.
So you get off our notification when we post them our videos. And also make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe to our RNA clips so you can get those random clips.
Yo, Donyhal is just bringing everything.
Bringing it all back, baby. And number 4, make sure you guys go ahead and share this video on every social media. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and also...
If you want to support us directly, we are on locals.com at Rhinos and Aliens, the one and only for exclusive audio commentary.
Yes, sir. And number 5, make sure you guys comment below. And that is the Rhino Trasta. Comment on how your day is. Comment on whatever we talked about on this women scenarios of the love of your life and getting kids. What's your kids maximum and all that.
Yes. So LOPH and
Cadoodle, bitch. Just a friendly reminder, guys. Hit the subscribe button in this corner. And then for the newest video... Then for the most recommended, and then for our famous dick pic,